Hello, thanks for dropping in. Oh, just close that door. Alright, so I did leave the 1541 I was testing to do the check disc, which probably took about an hour, but that was many hours ago, and it all worked just fine. So I brought up another drive. Now I forgot, I have not documented this, and I still might have a peek inside. Let's just see how this other drive goes. This is a strange 1541. It actually looks like the top has been switched out. The bottom looks very white. I don't know, who knows, this could be I don't remember seeing sort of the 1541C with a black drive and whatever. Anyway, who knows, things over the years get mismatched together to get something working. But do we have something that's working? Excellent question. First, we must turn on, oh, by the way, I did, if you remember some time ago, I did have a whole stack of drives I turned on all together. And most of them seemed okay, and I don't remember about what this one was. But we'll find out what happens. Okay, so it turns on, and it spins, and it stops. A good sign. So we will load the directory. Oh, that's good. Sounds good. So this time we will just load, and I'm looking down. There's nothing else that starts with P, so I'll just do load, which, sorry, you can't see on the monitor, quote, P, asterisk, quote, comma, 8. We'll load the first thing that starts with the letter P on the disk, which I know to be the performance test. Let me move that down or up. So I have loaded P, asterisk, quote, comma, 8, which loads the first thing with the name of P, which is performance test. I love this kind of flippy thing, I do, but anyway, enough of that. I will now, you know what, while I have a little time here, this area is not very big. Alright, I'm going to put that just there, just before I get this cooking. I'm going to pull this drive. Oh, I'm on there. As anybody knows, 1541s are not light. They're not. Alright, I'm going to run. What happened? Oh, you know what I did? I loaded the wrong program. See, you must be careful when only loading one letter. I will now load PER asterisk, sorry, load quote, PER asterisk quote, comma 8. I think I loaded what is called the printer test, and of course, I don't have a printer connected. Let's try that again. Run. Right. Scratch disk about to be emptied. Now, while that is doing its thing, using 1541 as a base of operations, I can get this one opened up, I think. Aha, screw. So I can make accurate, accurate notes on it. Sometimes that first little turn on the screwdriver takes, as I would say, tremendous force to get it started. Why is the screw not coming out? coming up. Okay. Well, I will be careful. Alright, I've made contact now. I think it is coming. I think I hear it. But it too, sometimes they just don't want to come out. But they'll come out when I flip the drive over, giving me an opportunity to lose them. So the performance test continues. There's a screw. Alright, so I will be careful. Aha, there they come. Oh yeah, those ones. Those other screws are there and in position, and supposedly they won't fall out. So here we have, first of all, this one works. 1541. Tested December 2021. And now this other one is running its test. All chips, but one socketed, which is pretty typical. It is. Oh no! Oh no! Two. Gotta look careful. But two socketed. I wish they were all socketed, but oh well, they're not. What else? Well, what else is there to say? I tested it. It worked. It's all good. And I know now about the socket status. Now I'm going to turn this over carefully, trying not to drop the screws. They did not drop out. So I'll put these ones back in and try and, as they say, button it up. And then I will put, there we go. There we go. There we go. And we will mark it and tape it. And I am, of course, running out of places at this moment to put things. Shocking as that might be. Now this drive, at this moment, I'm not going to run it through the whole rigmarole of the check disc because I have more things to do. I do. Something I might do while I'm reaching over here. Because I always like to crank up. Where are we? The lava lamp. It's gone a little squirrely again, but it will sort itself. Alright, so this strange drive with a very white base and a very not white top works. And now we'll just take a quick peek inside to see what we see. Because I know eventually I'm going to find something that isn't working, and I will need to swap some bits and pieces and chips. I know it. It will happen. Okay. Screws are out. All is good. All is well. The top comes off. Oh, it's exactly the same as the other. 2 chips. Let me have a look here. Maybe I will update. Maybe. Little dusty, shocking. So it does appear I forget which chip is what now. Anyway, the 6522s are definitely socketed, and maybe the 6502 isn't. Excellent question. They have strange numbers, some of these chips. Works. 1641. Tested. All but 2 chips in pockets. Oh, and some secondary chips in sockets. Actually, 1, 2, 4 of them. Cool. Sockets are good. They are good. They are good. Alright. Yes, everything's good. Oh, sorry for a moment. I could not find the top to this drive. It looks okay. It's kind of yellowed in the front. And it's, of course, got a mixed heritage. But whatever. I'm sure, just like in all kinds of operations that essentially are fleet operations of having all kinds of either vehicles or, in this case, disk drives or computers, there is swapping of parts. And in this case, this probably was in a school, so they would take what they needed, do what they did to get a classroom up and running. They would. But when it all comes down to it, it's a working 1541. As good as any of them ever worked. All right. Take. I suppose, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do at this next moment, it's not a bad thing. Hello. To give this a little more torture. So we're going to load check, asterisk, quote, sorry, load, quote, check, asterisk, quote, comma 8, and in goes the disk, run, there. So now this can sit here and check this disk and run the drive. I may be back before it finishes. I can always stop it and carry on. I can. Try something else. I can. Alright. It's cooking with gas. So, enough for now. Another drive. It's all good. All good. I guess that's it for this time. So thanks for coming. Stay tuned. Undoubtedly, I will be looking at more things. Many more things. Many more things. Alright. Always a pleasure. Ho, ho, ho.